Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ontario Cryptids. Today's encounter story comes from an OC community member, Raider. Believe me, you won't want to miss this one. If you have an encounter story that you would like to share, then please forward your stories to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. I would be honored to share your story with like-minded people. Now sit back and relax as we begin with today's episode. This encounter takes place in the summer of 1997. We're going to be heading to Toronto, Ontario. Hi. Okay, I'm going to tell the whole thing here. My best friend and I ended up being neighbors. She was 7 doors down from me. We had 3 girls between us. I had 2 and she had 1. Her daughter passed away March 2022. It's heartbreaking. I asked her to stay at my place. We often went back and forth to stay nights. My girl's bedroom was right across the hall from mine. Their room was located at the front of the townhouse, mine at the back. Behind the home was a small ravine, a bit of trees, and a small creek. In the wintertime, you can see the neighborhood on the other side of the creek. It was a winter because I remember lots of green leaves. Well, my girls went to sleep on their bunks. My friend and her daughter slept in my bed with me. I was on one side, friend in the middle, and daughter on the other side. We were laying there for about half an hour. I'm a big sleeper, but for some reason, I was just laying there thinking about things. I think I heard feet walking first. My townhouse was tiny, really cute with high ceilings, so you hear everything upstairs through the stair railings. I always kept my house locked tight, sticking the patio door and windows because it's dark back there. I hear many feet scuffing on the carpet. I was laying there thinking, oh my God, what the F is that? Then the room lit up, bright white. I knew. Within seconds, I remember thinking, no way, no freaking way. I hear them coming up the stairs. Soft steps, but scuffing. Strange, but they are small, so maybe that's why. But how did they get in? Why didn't they get directly in the room? You'll understand the question later. I heard them position themselves around the bed, but I'm listening to see if I hear them going into my kids' room. It didn't sound like it. My heart's pounding as I write this. I hear one of them go up to Shannon's head, one by her knees and one by her feet. I hear one come to my knees and one at my foot, but for some reason I think 2 are in the hall. I don't know why I thought that. Well, I'm freaking flipping on the inside, only I'm scared to move. I am frozen stiff in fear. I want to nudge my friend, but I'm scared that it's going to turn into a complete freak show. If she sees them and screams, and maybe they scream, my brain was racing. I had this thought that they can hear my thoughts. I can't speak out loud from fear of a full-out nightmare. So in my mind, I'm saying this stuff over and over. You made a mistake. I'm not asleep. Please, you have to come back when I'm asleep. Please, just leave. Then I freak over the kids. Oh my God, are they going to take the kids? Please don't touch the children. Please, please, please. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Just leave. I'm so scared, my heart is just pounding. Please, I'm going to die. I'm going to die from being scared. I'm too scared. Please go. Please, my kids don't have a dad. If I die, they won't have anyone to look after them. Please go before I die in the bed. I hear no answers, no breathing, no sound, no movement, nothing. But the room is still lit up. I know they are there. I calm myself a tiny bit and I think, what do they travel in that makes no sound but has a bright light? I think I heard something in the window. Not sure. Oh, my bed is right below the window. I want to look. I had horizontal white mini blinds. I'm not sure if they are twisted open or shut, but I want to look. I'm so stiff as a freaking board, but I sit up, twisting myself all the way around, and I look, and on the way around, I try to see the ones in the room, but I can't. What the F? I can't see them, but I know that they are there. Well, here we go. I look at the window, the blinds. Thank God they're closed. But what I saw was like out of a horror movie, the full perfect silhouette of a little, just like you see a gray alien. His head is gently weaving back and forth. He can see me through the blinds. He's auditing and studying my face. I said out loud, "No effing way," but softly. I laid back down. Still can't see the ones in the room. I calm a little more because they aren't doing anything, and I have a feeling I know that they know they made a mistake. She's awake. So 2 more times I set up to take a look to make 100% sure I'm seeing him. He was the same, looking at me through the blinds. I'm sort of calm at the 3rd look because they're not doing anything. I'm still begging for them to leave. Well, all of a sudden, I'm in the room, I'm in the bed, calmed down quite a bit, and they're gone. Lights are gone. I look at my digital clock immediately. No time is missing, but 0 memory of them leaving. I have never told anyone until about 20 years later. I will tell you what I thought later. I know them. This was far from the first time. I felt they were a bit hurt because I was terrified. I have had stuff start when I was 4 years old. There is way more to it than just aliens. My life is one of the biggest phenomenons that I think exists. Did they come back after this? Yes. One night I saw something after being paralyzed and I ran to my patio door. I had moved out of the unit over to a 3-bedroom. My backyard was the park in the middle of that complex. I saw a vessel take off, but it had green and red lights on it. I felt it was the final goodbye. I actually felt sorrow. I don't know if they are friendly or not, for sure, but I'm still here. The only physical symptoms I ever had was a bleeding belly button when I woke up one morning in the 2-bedroom townhouse. I have no answers. How did he float outside a 2nd-story window? How did they get in? Why couldn't I see the ones in the room? I looked while sitting up and laying down. That's 6 times. If they go invisible, can they come in through walls or patio glass doors? Then why all the scuffing feet sounds? Why can't they communicate, or did they choose not to? What craft did they have? I asked my friend the next morning if anything strange happened last night. She said no. Why? I told her nothing. I thought I heard something. I'm really scared to tell her or anyone else because I don't know if they know. I didn't want to have big problems by opening my mouth. Well, that's it. All I know is they are real. We don't need the government to confirm anything with their half-truths. I know, and now you and whomever hears this knows. I am calm now that I got brave and wrote it out. I bet there are a heck of a lot more people just like me that no one knows about because we are too scared to go public. I'm also fed up with our government hiding the truth about Dogman and Bigfoot. The truth must come out so no one gets hurt. Keep doing what you're doing, V, because it brings awareness. Sorry about the crappy writing, but I did this on my cell phone. Geez, did I forget to describe him? His head is the size of a soccer ball, skinny little neck, about 8 inches, and the shoulders the exact width of his head. He was literally the size of a 4-year-old child. There, that's what I saw. Just one more thing. I didn't smell or hear any voices. The craft was silent, just a scuffing on the floor and I think a noise at the window where he was seen to be floating. The only other thing I can think of was I had a guy I was seeing stay over. He said to me one morning, "I don't know what was going on in your living room last night, but it sounded like a big sanding machine." That was way before my experience. I didn't pay any attention to it. Yes, what I wrote covers it. It leaves so many unanswered questions, but I'm just happy they left with no missing time. Makes me wonder, how did they block me from seeing them leave? I was awake and I checked the time. These creatures have the ability we don't have, that's for sure. So I look forward to you sharing my story. I hope you all enjoyed this episode today. Thank you, Raider, for opening up to the OC community and allowing me to share your story. Oh, and I probably would have died of a heart attack if that had happened to me. What intrigues me more is you said it all started when you were 4 years old. What else have you experienced? By the way, my condolences to your friend who lost her daughter. Do you think the Greys did something to Shannon? I agree with your closing statement of people who are too scared to share their experiences. I don't think experiences like this is uncommon. Okay, before I let you all go, I would like to thank all of the recent subscribers that have propelled this channel to 9,100 subs plus. Also, according to YouTube, 92% of my viewers are not subscribed. So to the 92%ers, just hit the subscribe button and make my day. If these stories reminded you of an encounter that you may have had and would like to share, then please forward your stories to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. I would be honored to share your story on this channel. Thank you for listening until the end. I truly appreciate it. Please hit the like button on your way out and smash the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all next week right here on Ontario Cryptids.